All right, everybody, you knew it was happening at some point. Starfield versus Cyberpunk. People talking about stuff. I saw a video of Asmongold reacting to Co-Carnage, who was discussing Night City versus Neon, and some of the people who think that Neon looked better. And he was like, "Guys, come on! Come on! I love Starfield, but Night City it's something different. You know, we going back to the point system we've talked about in the past. Cyberpunk spent its points in this direction, and Starfield spent its points in this direction. They literally went down different trait trees. It's no different than if I were to open up my character sheet here and look at, I went down intelligence and tech. Other people might go down body and reflexes. Other people might do reflexes and cool. Other people might do tech and body. Like, there's so many different ways to spec. So it's a very interesting to look at these two games, but they do have some similarities. There is sort of a Blade Runner vibe to both of these, but I'm just in Dogtown right now, and one of the biggest differences is that so Neon is one city out of several cities within Starfield, right? Let's go take a look at it real quick, actually. I think I have it ready to quick resume, and I might even be on Neon over on Starfield. I think I am. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, we're going to fly there real quick. I'm in an elevator. Oh, no, we're here. We're at the landing. So let's run out here really quick for a minute.
Seems like the
We'll walk on in from our starship. Which, by the way, Cyberpunk does not have. You don't have starships in that game. You can't do space combat. There is vehicles and vehicle combat, but it's not the same thing. That's my shield breaker. She's a beautiful bird, man. Like the Rocinante on steroids. Alright, so this is the bridge coming into Neon. Neon is a city in the skies, essentially, sort of. Surrounded by lightning storms and electrical impulses, which help generate the power of the city. It does have a Blade Runner vibe.
People joke.
And it does look good. I'm on the Series X. And even at the 30 frames cap that this game has, the game looks amazing. I talked about this in my review for this game. The only downside to the 30 frames per second and the only time I feel it is in some of the combat scenarios. Because the rest of the time, I mean, look at this. It looks great. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. It looks sci-fi. It looks Blade Runner. We're walking through the streets, and this is just one portion. It's a decent-sized city. It's got Ebbside and other districts. Oh, I've got a side quest to talk to Andrea now.
Yes.
Which is awesome, because I just got her as a companion, and I'm wanting to have her become my romance option. Anyway, we can run around here a little bit. There's shops and all sorts of things to do and see. There's lots of activities and quests and everything else. And if you go through here, I mean, it keeps going. It's a big place. It is a big place, and there are multiple districts here that you can go to within Neon. No doubt it looks great. However, let's go back to Cyberpunk real quick. Neon versus Night City, baby. Alright, we're back here. Let's go ahead and take a ride. I'm gonna call my bike. Bike's a great way to get around. And we can go, as my little brother, or as my little brother's kid would say, let's go exploring. So the big difference here is that Neon is one city out of multiple cities across multiple planets in a big galaxy of places in Starfield. So the engineering points that Starfield has spent were towards things like the procedural planet generation and space flight and all this other stuff. Instead of this having lots of places to go in terms of different planets, Cyberpunk has one place, and that's Night City. And it is a big, 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 big place. We can come in here and zoom out. And this green line is Dogtown, which we've been exploring for the past, 25 hours or so, maybe 20 hours. I don't even know. I lost count. Each one of these areas is a district. they're highlighted: red, blue, different kind of green, yellow, kind of an orange, red. We've got this over here. We've got the nomad territories out here. We've got this stuff down in here. Like, this is all one big, massive, is it megatropolis, I think is the term? If I'm wrong on that, somebody will correct me. And each one of these zones is massive. And this game is different. It's different. So instead of just getting one like central area with like 4 or 5 districts off, all of which are, you can run across in a few minutes before you get to the zone line, this game is truly open world in the sense that if you see something, you can go to it. So let's head towards downtown, just for S&Gs, everybody. We're gonna drive in that direction so that I can sort of talk a little bit about the scope. I also want you to pay attention to everything that's going around my character as I drive through. There's gonna be fights breaking out. There's gonna be airdrops. There's the city police that you can help or hinder. There's crime and activities from criminals. There's vehicle combat going on that you can participate in if you want to. There's all these side quests, and side gigs, and everything else. We're hitting the checkpoint here to get out of Dogtown.
You know why? Perhaps, like the market is alive and well.
Night City is a big place. And I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, hey, yeah, Night City, it's just Cyberpunk is so much better than Starfield. Guys, there's a lot of stuff that Starfield does that this game doesn't do. And I don't pick one of these or the other. I think they're both great games. They're both giving me completely different experiences. But, Neon and Night City cannot be compared. You cannot compare the entirety, the totality of one game against one single destination. You see that? Mother of all. Oh, you know what? Come here, bitch. So, I don't have my, That's one of the cars you can rob. I'm getting sidetracked. So this is like some of those things that you can do. There's somebody behind us too. Maybe not. I think we're good. So, hang on. We're gonna grab the bike. We're gonna grab the car. And this just prompted the delivery, guys. We totally are getting sidetracked. This car is awesome. So we're doing a carjacking quest right now, everybody. This is the perfect way to see the city. Look at this car. I want one of these. Alright, we gotta try to beat the time limit. These are always hard to do. I want you to absorb this entire city, because everything we're driving through right now, you hear that gunfire? There's stuff we can do. There's side quests, there's missions, there's gigs. There's hundreds of hours of entertainment in this game, if you want there to be. Get out of the way, dude. I have a time limit, which I probably won't beat. I don't think I've beat the time limit once yet. This car is amazing, guys. I'd like to not have to give this one back in. Oh, shit. Somebody just called me a cyber psycho. We got a straightaway. Look at the detail on this, everybody. It's just amazing. This is the perfect time to get a car theft mission. Because literally the The coolest thing about this is you get to drive over. So you know what I'm missing, guys? I didn't even think to turn the radio on. Oh. I'm definitely gonna be missing the deadline. 600 meters away. Come on, man. Ignore the gunfire. Just go. Oh no! I was 0 seconds, man.
I'm gonna have to dock your payout.
Oh, I got my pay docked. That was still pretty cool. So hopefully you guys got a chance to see the whole city, because it's a big place. We literally only drove through, I think, 2 districts to deliver this car.
I guess it'll do, V. Maybe switch up your game.
Banged it up a little
Try a
bit.
little harder next time.
So
Thanks
you
for
don't
the
fail,
help,
but you don't get the bonus if you do this.
Machumo
But there's
doesn't
still
finish
something I want to show, because Starfield has something else that this
Check
game
the drop
doesn't have.
point, your reward.
Yeah.
Just don't spend it all on XPDs and glitter.
Yeah. We're good. Alright, where's the goodie bag? Here it is. Goodie bag, take it all. Let's switch back over to Starfield, everybody. Quick commercial break, everyone, to give a shout out to our first official guild officer, Bubbalonia, as well as all of the guild champions, and of course, all of the members who help keep me on the air full time. To join as a member, simply click that join button below and pick your tier, but you can also support with SuperChats on any live stream or premiere, or SuperThanks on any upload or YouTube short. Don't forget the Discord. Let's get back to the video. Because the real discussion here is Neon versus Night City, right? But I know some people are probably saying to themselves right now, like, oh yeah, but Night City is so much bigger than Neon. You're right. Again, you can't make the comparison between a whole world of a game versus one single location in a game that has lots of different planets that does things in a completely different way. So we've established that this place looks really good, right? Well, one of the things that the other game does not have, that Cyberpunk does not have, is ships. And the next thing we're about to look at really quickly, because I think it's worth having a discussion about, while we're sitting here at Neon, let's take a look at what it's like to take off in your spaceship.
Lifting off now.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful bird. The auto turrets on this bad boy. Now, I've not gotten into a lot of car combat yet in Cyberpunk, so that'll be a different discussion. I'm not actually here to showcase the combat. What I do want to take a look at, though, is just the simple fact that we're here, and, oops, we're in space. And we can go to all sorts of different places. We've got this third-person mode. Thruster mode on. Look at all those details. So there's space combat, there's space exploration. We go to the star map. We're on one planet right now. There's all these planets that have places to go. All these different systems that have places to go. It's a big, big, big galaxy. And you can go all these different places, or places you can go. It's a big place. So what Starfield has done is a little bit different, which is why I always tell people that if you're going to make a comparison, it's okay to make comparisons. There's nothing wrong with that. But keep them in the scope of realism, because we're talking about Night City versus Neon. Again, You can't really compare the two other than the fact that they're both sci-fi cities that have a cyberpunk Blade Runner vibe. Because beyond that simple description, the difference between these two places is literally the difference between two types of video games. It's not even the same thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's the apples and oranges discussion. They're both fruit, but one's an apple and one's an orange. That's kind of what we're discussing here. They're both video games, but they've done things completely differently. And this place, Night City, is a big place that you can explore. Neon is a good-sized city within a really big game that's about the universe and the galaxy and lots of different planets. So again, different type of game. So if I have to pick between the two, between Neon and Night City, I'm going to say that I like Night City more only because of personal preference, because this cyberpunk concept has drawn me in really well. I feel like this city is more fleshed out for me because it has a lot more going on, and I can really just live here for, you know, hundreds of hours and never feel tired. Neon, I feel, would get tired very quickly because it's a much smaller place in scope, whereas I can, and I already have been for 150 plus hours, just exploring everything in Starfield, just mission boards and exploring planets and taking out pirates and pirate bases. It's so much fun. I do have an apartment on Neon though, because I do like having my housing. So anyway, folks, hopefully you enjoyed. I'm still playing all these games, doing guides around them. So like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams at 11 a.m. or slightly before. There's a Discord, member videos for those of you who are members of the channel. See you next time, chooms.